Hi, this is SJ Talks Online coming back at you with another video. If you're new to my channel, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, please, and thank you. Halle Bailey, her and Halle Berry's name is very similar. Actress, the mermaid actress Bailey is breaking up with rapper DDG. They have a child, they have a son together. I had to look up DDG because I'm not abreast. I don't know anything about these new rappers out here. I don't know nothing about none of them. I had no idea who DDG was because I don't keep up with these new rappers now. I don't listen to the music. Um, I don't keep up. I listen to a lot of old school, you know. I don't keep up with these new rappers now. I don't listen to the music. I don't really like this new school rapping, and I don't keep up with them. And I had no idea who DDG was. I had to Google him. But he apparently he's a rapper slash famous YouTuber. He's a rapper slash famous YouTuber. He's rapper and a YouTuber. And they now this is trending, so I'm just it's trending, okay? Um, but uh, their breakup that Haley Bailey has a baby by him, and they're breaking up. Now I'm not gonna speculate. I'm not sure as to why they're breaking up, but I don't know the reason why they're breaking up. He's only 26 years old, and you know these young men they like to play the field. I mean you know um, but I'm not going to speculate. I don't know the exact reason why they're breaking up, but this is what I don't understand. Um, I just allegedly I think she was a virgin when they hooked up. I really wish she had to remain that way until marriage. But I'm not judging her, not trying to place any judgment on her. Young ladies, you know, they do things. Young ladies, get into relationships and stuff like that. Not placing any judgment on her at all. But I just hate to see. I talk a lot about single motherhood on here. I was a single mother many years myself. I try to do videos addressing the young ladies and try to encourage young ladies to abstain till marriage. Try to encourage young ladies to wait until marriage, wait until they find a suitable marriage mate before they become a mother. Excuse me. Get a ring first before you become a single mother. So I try to encourage single mothers because I was a single mother for many years. And it was very difficult. I know the struggles. I know how hard it is. And I would never recommend, and I always highly recommend that, particularly black young black females, because there is such a huge stigma in the black community on black women being single mothers. I didn't realize how much of a big stigma that it was when I was a single mom. I mean, when I became a single mother, I had no idea. But maybe it's become more of a stigma because of social media. I mean, maybe it's gotten to be more of a stigma because of social media, but I didn't realize when I had my kids how big of a stigma it was. But it's a huge stigma. That's why lots of black women, one of the reasons why lots of black women are opting out of motherhood. They're opting out of motherhood altogether, even not even in a marriage situation, because they don't want to become single mothers because it's a huge stigma for young black females to become single mothers. And like I said, I advocate on my channel, I always advocate for young black ladies to abstain till marriage, um, wait till marriage, to have children. Wait until you have a stable marriage mate before you have children, before you bring forth children. I mean, I got to be honest. We don't know these celebrities. We don't really know them. But she seemed to me, she was a nice young lady. She was the first black mermaid. People put up a big stink about that. She seemed like a nice young lady and everything. She seemed like she had a good image and she carried herself well and everything like that. So I got to be honest, when I found out she was expecting, and wasn't married, I was, yeah, I was like, wow, I wish she had waited. But like I said, we don't know these celebrities, we don't know them, personally or anything like that. And young ladies, they get into relationships, it happens. Not placing any judgment on her or anything, but now she's gonna be a single mother. She's gonna be another statistic. I mean, despite her success in the movie the Mermaid movie, despite her finances, her success, she is going to be a single black mother. She's now going to be another statistic. And so I really, really I really hate to see that for her. I really don't really like to see that for her. I really don't like to see her heading down that path. But she's going to be at an advantage financially because he got money too. I guess his net worth is $6 million, hers is $3 million. So they're going to be able to take care of the baby. So that's not going to be an issue. At least she's not going to have to struggle. But I just hate to see her. But what I don't understand is, I'm really getting sick and tired of these young men. It's like, why is she good enough? Why is she good enough to have your baby, but she's not good enough for you to wife up? Why is she not good enough to be your wife? Now I was looking at Alton Daniels, and he bashes black women, But even he was saying, I just caught a glimpse of the live that they had. I just caught a glimpse of it earlier, and they were talking about how he should hold on to her, that he should keep her, that he should go ahead and try to, him and the other guys were saying that he should try to go ahead and keep her because she was a virgin before when they hooked up. So coming from them, that speaks volumes, coming from them because they really rarely have anything positive to ever say. He rarely has anything ever positive to say about. I don't really entertain those channels. I really don't watch those channels no anymore too much because, not good for my spirit. But that's huge coming from them. That's huge coming from them because they're usually, they usually don't be saying that stuff about black women, But what I don't understand is, was it okay for her to have your baby? But why isn't she good enough to be your wife? And he, like I said, he's young. He probably wants to play the field. People say allegedly, I'm going to say allegedly because I don't know him. He may be a little intimidated by her success. That sometimes can be an issue. I don't know. I'm not going to speculate because I don't know them. I don't know her. I don't know him. I'm just getting tired of this narrative. I'm getting tired of, I got on my son too. My son has 2 baby mamas, and I got on my son about the same thing. I said, okay, well, why was they good enough for you to have a baby by him, but they're not good enough? Because both mothers, not trashing my son or anything, but both mothers, he wasn't interested in pursuing a relationship with them after they had the baby. And I told him, I said, well, okay, why was they good enough to have your baby, but they're not good enough for you to wife? I said, you young men are doing this stuff. Why? I mean, there's other factors involved in there too, but I got on my son about that too. Why are they good enough for you guys to have a baby with, which is a much huger commitment? Bringing a child into the world is a much huger commitment than getting married. But then once the baby get here, y'all ready to bounce. Why is that? Why do men do that? Particularly black men. Not the white men do it too. They don't talk about it. But why? Why when the baby come, y'all all of a sudden now you want to bounce? Now you want to jump up and leave? And I do think that men change when the baby comes. I think they do, but that's a whole nother video. They do change when the baby comes a lot of times. In most cases, in a lot of cases, they do. But it's like why is it when your baby comes, now all of a sudden you don't want to wife her, you want to break, you want to break up with her, you're not interested in pursuing marriage with her all of a sudden. Then they had a quote that he said, I can't really quote it, what he said, that he said something negative about her. That there was the quote that he had said something negative about her. I'm going to say allegedly. I think it was. I can't say verbatim what he said. I don't understand that. My only concern is that he doesn't walk away from the baby. He said that there's still going to be a family, even though they're not together. There's still going to be a family. There's going to be another black child, a young black male child, being raised in a broken home. What type of impact is going to have on this child? See, we got to stop doing this in the black community. This has to stop. And unfortunately, being rich and famous does not make a black woman exempt from single motherhood. Being rich and famous does not make them exempt. Because rich and famous single mothers are still becoming a statistic. They're still becoming single moms. But she's going to be under more scrutiny. That's why I didn't want this for her. When I found out she was pregnant and was expecting and wasn't married, not saying that marriage means, it's a guarantee. It's not, because she could have gotten married to him and they could have got a divorce, But I didn't really want this for her. She seemed like a nice young lady, got a lot going for her, talented. I really didn't want this for her. I didn't want this for her. I really didn't. And I just hate that now she's going to be a single mother. She's going to be another black single mother statistic. And she's going to be getting all this backlash. She's going to be getting all this backlash now. Because they're hard on black single mothers in the black community. They're hard on us. They're hard on us. They're hard on us. And they're going to be trashing her. He ain't going to be getting trashed. She's going to be getting trashed. Because that's what they do in the black community. They trash us single mothers. They trash us. And I really, really hate that for her. I really hate that for her. I just don't understand why. Well, I think, like I said, he's young. He probably wants to play the field. Probably most likely more than not. You don't want to be tied down. But you should have thought about that before you planted your seed. It's really sad. I really hate this for her. I really do. But I'm tired of the same narrative being played out in the black community. It's like... Anyway, hit me up in the comment section. Let me know what you guys think about Halle Bailey now becoming a single mother. Why he didn't seem like she was good enough for him to wife. You know, when the baby come, they want to bounce. Let me know what your thoughts are. Hit that like, subscribe, and share. And notification bell. Hit that like button. Hit that like button because that pushes up the algorithm on the video. And until the next video, you guys be blessed.